Welcome to beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yins are welcome here. Gorgeous downtown, the Golden Triangle. So much to see, such a beautiful, beautiful city. It's got rich history. We sit atop Mount Washington. As we look across the south side there. But let's take a pan and let's drill in just a little bit. Head out toward the East End. Beautiful neighborhoods. Oakland. Out there. The Cathedral of Learning. University of Pittsburgh. Carnegie Mellon. There's a few out that way. Chatham University. Mellon Park. Pittsburgh Zoo. Shady Side. Squirrel Hill. Beautiful neighborhoods. Great history. Yes, distinctive homes on a hill. In a city. A beautiful city. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. PNC. Yes, we're going to pan across the cityscape on this beautiful February Sunday, 2024. Warm day this late winter. Beautiful sun. As we take a look at University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, Bank of New York Mellon. Mellon Bank's got great history here. That's the old U.S. Steel building. And of course, there on the left, PPG Place. We'll drill into that too, but let's take a look down. I want to say it's Smithfield Street, but it's probably 4th Avenue. I'm not exactly sure. 4th Street, perhaps? Forgive me, it's been many, many years since I've had the pleasure of roaming this town. But boy, it sure was fun in the 70s and 80s when I was growing up. Pittsburgh Steelers won their 4th Super Bowl in 6 years, the year I graduated high school. Good old Bethel Park Blackhawks. Yes. Taking the trolley into the city. Taking the bus out to Oakland. Great memories. I'm going to say that's 4th Street. But I could be wrong. Pittsburgh's gone through a couple renaissances over the years. The good ship Lollipop, maybe we can hone in on it on this quiet February day. I think most Februarys that river would be frozen over. It's a still day in the Burgh. Beautiful, beautiful February 2024. Well, I can't tell if that's the good ship Lollipop or not. PPG Place. Such a gorgeous high-rise. Maybe we could zoom in and see how active the upfloors, the executive level, looks to be. What a beautiful, beautiful high-rise. Gothic-style glass skyscraper. That's Point State Park right at the bridge there, but Fort Pitt Bridge, I believe, going into the Fort Pitt tunnels. Heinz Field. Acrisure Stadium. If you say so, but it sure looks like Heinz Field to me. Yes, the Steelers have 6 Super Bowls and Super Bowl victories, and no one's won more. Jack Reacher was shot in Pittsburgh, Tom Cruise movie. And of course, next to the football stadium is, I believe, PNC Park. Captain Willie Stargell and the Carnegie Science Center. Such great heritage. Named after a British statesman, William Pitt, by a Scot, General John Forbes. Loads of culture. Carnegie Museums of Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh Parks Conservancy, Pittsburgh Zoo and Aquarium, the Phipps Conservatory, the Botanical Gardens, and the National Aviary are all here. 8 Fortune 500 companies are headquartered here. PNC is one of our nation's top banks. You know, federal HQs have been here for cyber defense, software engineering, robotics, energy research, and the nuclear navy, if you can see that ship down on the water. The north side. Yes, this town was all about steel mills and coal mines for many years. Bit of an economic rust belt during the 80s. And one of the reasons you see so many Steeler fans across the nation is many moved on to other places. Personally, I went to Huntington Beach, California in 1987. 4 or 5 corporate reloads since then. I'm still in Orange County, California, and I long for beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm absolutely shocked that this is mid-February, probably 50 degrees out there, if you can imagine that. The barge going down, a little empty. See if we can get a close look at Steel City's Sunday transport return. Yes, these rivers are typically frozen over in February. The Mon Wharf. Such a great, great city. I wish I could point out more. I wish I could tell you more about it. I mean, we've seen Chatham Center over there, the old Civic Arena. My first concert, Boston, probably 1976 in the Civic Arena. They opened the top at the encore performance. And that's an incline there. Rich heritage. With that diagonal elevator. Pan around the top of Mount Washington, you'll see some of the residential living. My home was way out yonder in the South Hills. Still got a lot of family out there, and in Pittsburgh. Strong people, good people. You know, they say in Pittsburgh, if you ask somebody for directions, instead of giving you directions, they'll say, hey, follow me, I'll drive down that way and show you. I don't know if that's still true, but it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, we're on the south end here. Top of Mount Washington, panning back around the city. Give you a few more things to look at here. Dig into the south side. Great, great area. A lot of heritage here. You know, the rails run through here. Legacy home to the railroads. South Catholics over there somewhere. Such a beautiful day, such a clear shot. The parkway running down from Oakland. Development on the riverbed. And of course, the bridges. Pittsburgh is home to nearly 500 bridges. Population of about 300,000 in the city and about 2.5 million in the western Pennsylvania area. Good people, hardworking people, friendly people, loads of culture. Let's pan down, see if we can watch the traffic here on the double-decker. That's Point State Park right there. The fountain is not on. It is February after all. But it's a beautiful, beautiful area. We love you, Pittsburgh Steelers.